Welcome to the Dock Walk today, brought to you by Ainsley & Ainsley, powering this INEOS Britannia America's Cup team. Alongside me is Ian Williams, our start coach and our rules advisor, and also we've got Giles Scott, our sailing team manager. So I just want to start with you, Ian, and just explain yesterday, because everyone is up in arms about what happened with these umpire decisions yesterday. My phone is littered with text messages talking about it. So just explain what happened if they didn't see it yesterday out on the racecourse, which created all this furore.
Well, we had a few very close incidents with Luna Rossa. I'd say there were three situations where they definitely were at risk, is how we describe it, of getting a penalty. Unfortunately for us, the umpires decided that risk wasn't enough and didn't give them the penalty in any of those three incidents.
Okay, so that has created a talking point, and with that talking point, you've been to the umpires and asked them to explain and justify their position. How did that conversation go?
Oh, it went well. It's not really a formal thing, but we're lucky in our sport. We have a very good relationship with the umpires. We can sit down and talk to them. They're open any time to talk about these things. So we had a pretty candid exchange of views. I gave them our perspective. They let me know how they saw things. Probably, if we had all the incidents again, I think Luna Rossa may well have got a penalty in at least one of those incidents. But they're learning all the time about what the boats are capable of. It's not that obvious what the boats are capable of, and they need to learn that. And we're of course learning their perspective as well. And so really, I've just come back and talked to the guys about what the umpire's perspective is and what we anticipate they would adjudicate going forward.
This is a really interesting point, Gilo, because it's all very well to have a perspective or a protocol or rules in place in theory, but in practice, when you're hooning around at 52 odd knots, what's the reality of that on board the boat?
Well, yeah, this is the difficulty with it. The umpires view things from a TV screen and a computer screen, and obviously the perspective's a little differently when you're hooning around with adrenaline pumping with yachts that are on edge and in close quarters. But I think for today, the big thing is that we've had a good look at it. We understand the umpire's perspective. We know where we stand on it, and with that knowledge, we'll be in a better place to make sure we put the yacht in the right spot to get the call go our way today.
And that is a key thing, isn't it? Being able to move on. It's a bit like in a tennis match. You've got to move on from the point that went behind you and crack on with the next shot. I mean, how do you do that overnight to regroup and come out stronger the next day?
Yeah, for sure. You could talk about these sorts of incidents till the cows come home, but it's done. It's over. It didn't go our way. As Ian said, we've caught up with the umpires. We know where they stand on it, and we know how to deal with the situation going forward. And that's kind of all that matters. And today we got 2 races ahead of us. It's going to be awesome racing. Conditions are amazing again, hopefully no delays. And we just have to come out swinging at them.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, chaps. Interesting to see what happens out there today. I'm going to try and track down Freddie. Oh, here he is. Freds, can I have a quick word? Now, here's someone who knows how to dust themselves down and get ready again for the action that follows the next day. And Fred, you've had to do that because yesterday, bit disappointing with the umpires' decisions that didn't go our way, but still come out of it 2-2. What's the feeling today?
The feeling's upbeat, you're looking at the score. We always knew it was going to be close, but more than anything, we're looking at the performance of the boat, and the performance of the boat is good. The guys have debriefed pretty solidly from yesterday. I'm sure you've just spoken to Ian, Giles, about all of that, so the lads are in a good mindset. My lads, the cyclors, are absolutely pinging, as always. So we're going to go out there and drill it, and we're ready to go. What's
going to be happening on that intercoms that you've got going on with your cyclors today? What messaging are you going to be sending? It's light-hearted until it's not. We have a real nice mindset in the group that we keep things very relaxed until 5 minutes before the start gun goes, and then we turn it on, and for the next 25 minutes, I just couldn't be more proud of the effort the boys are putting in and how well we're working together, and we see ourselves as a point of difference. We know that if we do a really good job, we can move the sails more, make the boat go faster at the key moments, recognise those key moments, and that's what we're about today in 15 knots. And most importantly, from an aesthetic perspective, he's got his war paint on. He is ready to go. Okay, we're looking forward to a beautiful day of racing out on the Barcelona waters today. Catch it all on TNT Sports, and don't forget, on INEOS Britannia YouTube channel later on, there'll be a deep, brief analysis show. We'll see you for more action tomorrow.